Hi, I'm Kim Swanson, casting director on Inside Casting on the Virtual Channel Network today. I'm a casting director currently based out of St. Louis. I cast feature films, episodic work, as well as commercials and print. Being in St. Louis, we do a little bit of everything. I'm a member of CSA, Casting Society of America, which brings me here to LA. So I'm here today talking with Tracy Winters, an actress as well. And Tracy has some questions for us, so let's get the ball rolling.
Great, Kim. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
So I checked out your amazing website, by the way.
Thank you.
And I wanted to know if you would talk to us a little bit about how you made the transition from acting and dancing into casting. What got you started? What got you interested?
I never planned to be a casting director. It was never anything I even considered doing. Basically what happened was I was an actress and I got stuck in St. Louis, I like to say, via divorce. St. Louis is a lovely town, don't get me wrong,
Right.
but I'm not from there. But I ended up being there because that's where my children are, and rather than take them out of state or leave without them, I had to find work some way that could work more consistently than I could as an actress there. And finding enough roles for my type was somewhat limiting. At least I thought so at the time, because I didn't really know enough about behind the scenes to find out how I could work more. And so I started a dance school initially because I have a background as a dancer. And when I was expecting my son, a producer approached me and said, I'm having a really hard time casting a project, but you seem to know a lot of actors and actresses in town. Do you know anybody who? And I said, well, you know who would be great for that? Renee would be perfect, and let me send her over. And they cast her and thought she was wonderful. A week later, I got a call, hey, we're really stuck again. Can you help us again? Oh, you know who'd be terrific? Gordon and Robert would be wonderful for that, and let me give them a call. And anyway, lo and behold, the first 3 projects I cast all won Emmy Awards.
I read that.
Yeah, so it was just a weird fluke. And so when they play the winning spots at the regional Emmys, people were saying, wow, where'd you get the talent from? Did you fly them in from New York? Did you fly them in from LA? Where'd they come from? Oh, no, they're all here in St. Louis. And, well, they've never been to any of my auditions. How did they get here? So, oh, my friend did the casting for me, Kim. Then everyone thought I was a casting director. So that's how it got started.
Wow. How did that feel to win Emmys right out of the gate?
I don't think it really hit me. You know, it didn't really, because I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing. And I was very fortunate because I thought, you know, everyone said, oh, you're a casting director. I said, no, I'm not. I don't know anything about casting. They said, no, you really do know casting. You get it. So I thought, you know, I know you have to have those letters behind your name. And they said, oh, not in St. Louis. I said, well, I don't want to do this unless I can do it right. So I had some really wonderful mentors. I actually went online, checked out the members of CSA, sent out mass letters saying, I'd love to come, just sit in your office and observe and learn from your side of the business what you do so I can do it right. And I was very lucky. There were several members who said, sure, come on and watch me for a day. So yeah, I really learned a lot doing that, and learned, you know, I had some of the nuts and bolts down from being on the other side of the camera, but I needed to learn how things worked. And it was it still surprises me, the conversations that directors and producers have that kill talent. And I think they're so good, but they've done a little thing that they just tweaked this or that or the other, they would have gotten the job.
Can you give us an example, maybe?
You know, I find one of the oddest things in commercial work is if your headshots don't show your teeth.
Oh, how funny.
You get eliminated right away. Because they need to have talent who have good teeth. They don't want their products associated with people with bad teeth.
So, for instance, I'm not a tooth smiler. So, learn to be a tooth smiler?
Learn to be a tooth smiler. For your commercial shot, that would be wise. They just want to make sure you don't have any blacked out teeth, missing teeth, anything you're hiding. So if your teeth aren't showing for commercial work, a lot of times they'll automatically eliminate you, because when they have 300 or 400 options for one particular role, how can we narrow down those options? Well, they're not going to pay me to get on the phone and call the 100 or 200 options who aren't showing their teeth. And if I do call you and say, do you have good teeth, what's your answer going to be?
Of course, it's going to be yes.
Even if they're not, right? So rather than waste that time and that money, they say, let's just go with the people whose teeth we can see and that we do know are you know, straight and clean and good and pretty. And let's just, you know, work from that bunch.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And that was something I never even thought of as an actress.
No, of course not.
And
of course, your smile is your smile, and I'm, like I said, I'm not a big, like...
And my agent never mentioned anything, but I remember there was one year where I wasn't getting as much work, and I, you know, went back, 20/20 hindsight now, that was a year my headshot didn't have my teeth showing. I thought, I wish I would have known.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank
you. All those little things like that.
That we don't know.
That
we, as actors, don't know. We take it really personally, too, most
Exactly. And you just don't know that someone hasn't told you those little tweaks.
Wow.
Thanks for watching us again on Inside Casting. Glad to have you. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week.